good evening and good afternoon to where you are. Hello and welcome to Catch Up with Lala. Hope everyone is well. Welcome. I'm going to say my hellos. Hello, Eloquent. Hey, sis. Thank you for coming. Hey, Hey, sis. Hey, dear Yvette. Welcome, everyone. This is just a quick live, like a quick hour one. And hey, Innocent Instigator. Welcome, honey. To talk about the reunion. Like, I don't know if people watched it, but a couple of things really annoyed me. And one of the main things that really annoyed me, you saw from my banner, is the fact that, you know, it was madness to what they were doing. For me, regarding Kyle and everybody, I just thought, what is going on here? Especially when it came to Kyle and Garcelle. I was like, what? And that's the only main section I want to just focus on today and other things that I've been seeing. Hello, Linda. Welcome. I hope you're well, Linda. Hey, Sherry. I wanted to focus on that because there's a lot of talk going on, and there's a lot of things that's been said that I'm not really a fan of. Something about her being outing her or something like that, and I do not understand. Not understanding what's going on. I feel like Kyle has for so long thought it was okay to bring everybody's business to the forefront, but never hers. So I really wanted to address it. And like I said, everything I say is alleged. And in my opinion, it doesn't represent anything. I'm just giving my opinion on what I watched and what I saw, because I just thought it makes sense. The gang up on Garcelle, this reunion makes sense because they out here covering their skeletons, and they got loads of skeletons, that whole cast. And because they don't want to talk about their real life stuff, and they're mad at Garcelle for talking about hers, they come they're coming after her. All because they really, really don't want to talk about what's going out here. The lawsuits, the foreclosures, the secret, lesbian relationships, the breakup of your husband, playing victim when you've been out here in the streets, and now your husband's doing the same thing. You're the victim. It just doesn't make sense. Hello, Simone Wealthy. Welcome, sis. I hope you're well. And I'm not a fan of it. And what I'm seeing online is just that, don't get me wrong, there is some people that are actually seeing it for what it is now, but there are some saying Garcelle outed um Carl, which I don't think so, because she came on last year with this woman, and she said she was more than happy to put that forefront, right? Show it to the whole world, because behind the scenes there's uh, pub public relationship. It looks like they're in a public relationship. The tabloids are talking about it, social media is talking about it, but then you want to go on a show and paint the narrative that your husband of of so many years is breaking your heart. Like, it doesn't make sense. And what I really like about Garcelle, I know people say she's too much in their business. For me, I feel like she brings their business to the forefront because she knows what they're doing. They're hiding. And if for that stupid, silly ass bimbo, husband bought her career and singing career and everything. Not Kyle, what's her name? Erica, to say that she's not interesting, it speaks volumes. She's not interesting to you because, you know, you're going through all these lawsuits and won't even give people back their money. Allegedly, you've been sued now for $24 million. There's so many things that's going on in your life, and you're mad about Garcelle having a good life at the moment. Being able to buy her second property, beachfront property, two teenage sons, about to graduate high school. She is doing the best she can. She's on the show, producing other shows. She's in, I believe she's in a new Superman movie. She's doing a lot. She's working. She's booked and busy. Yet these women came after her because they're mad their life is in a shit. Excuse my language. And they mad because she ain't living the struggle life like they're living. She's actually in a good place in her life right now. And to call her not interesting, it says a lot about you, because in order to be interesting, you're in a lot of mess, in my opinion. So that's why I just wanted to talk about it. So welcome everybody. And I wanted to show some clips that I saw, and hopefully I'll be able to pause it. But I just think we have to be able to call it out for what it is. Garcelle, didn't have that much drama, but she bought other things, other aspects of her life this season. She bought her son and his modeling career. She talked about her buying the beach house. She's talked about her working life. Maybe just because she doesn't have a dating life doesn't mean she's not showing anything. And to be honest with you, these ladies are paid to show their reality. So why are you on a reality TV show getting paid all these thousands of dollars or millions, I heard, and you're not talking about your reality, your true reality? Garcelle is showing her true reality, that they are not. And it's not fair that they get away with it and play the victim when they're being called out on it. Because to me, Kyle was playing the victim, and I'm really glad that Andy stuck it on her, because you can't say like you don't want to discuss, you don't want to talk about it, and then on social media and in the tabloids you're out with her, you're at her concerts, you're doing all this stuff, but you won't talk about her in your real life in a show that you are on and you are part of. So that's why I really wanted to discuss it. So bear with me. I'm going to show this clip.
Press, and we're not allowed. We're just supposed to pretend that that's not happening. Is that reality?
No.
One moment.
Not sign up for the show. She does not want to be part of it. She's not a part of the cast.
She didn't sign up for this show this season,
No,
but she was on before.
She came on as a favor to me. What ensued after that created a lot of anxiety for her, and she didn't ask for this life. So I'm trying to be respectful of somebody who didn't sign up for it.
I just felt like we would be hypocrites. Let me just say me. If all this stuff is happening out there and we don't address it, we're going to look like, why are we not addressing this?
We're going to look like. So I also had conversations with you privately, explaining
and I never
everything
repeated
to you,
anything you told me.
But I explained to you why.
How about the fact that when we were
So private conversations, and I think this is the part where she says that she does she spoke about her son and how she wanted to keep her son's business private, and he doesn't want to be. Garcelle's son has nothing to do with your very public relationship, and that is what baffles me, and she's saying like, she didn't sign up for this, she feels bad. Garcelle's son and Morgan are two different things. That boy was a teenager that was trolled by the whole social media, like the previous season, right? And on top of that, you and your husband thought it was okay to laugh at him when he was cursed out by Erica. You thought that was funny. You contributed to him being trolled online. It's got nothing to do with it. It's two different things. And more for her to say, she didn't sign up for it, but you signed up for it last year. This year she didn't. Just because you're not talking about this year doesn't mean it's not happening. Because like I said, you're in the tabloids, you're on social media, you're at concerts, you're picking up from the airport, you're at dinners together, you're at all these things, but you're not talking about it on the show. So what is the point? And I like Garcelle say it's my opinion. And then to say privately, to talk about it privately, it means your agenda was to hide it. To tell Garcelle and Sutton privately about that relationship and why you're not going to talk about it, it's because you want to hide it. And that's not fair. To earn what you earn and not to give you your reality is not fair, considering all the years that you've been trying to hold other people accountable. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I really do not like Carl. I never did. I don't like anyone that throws their own family member down the drain. I don't. I do not. Never liked her and never will. And she proves to me again and again why she is not a decent person. And she does not belong on the show. I think her reign is finished. She needs to go sit down somewhere and evaluate what she wants from her life, because I'm really over it at this point. Welcome, Real Talk with Grace and Mercy, Hannah. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining. Linda, you're so right. She said, "Do not forget the pictures of Dorit and Mo allegedly." I think I saw it, but I haven't seen it again. Is it where they went for a family, no, a friend's dinner or something with other couples? Linda, I can't remember, but I did see a picture, but I just don't recall where I saw it. Hi, Tia P, welcome. I'm not sure, but I do recall of it, but I thought it was a friends kind of thing, and they were all papped coming out of it, in my opinion, I think. Anyway, so I'm gonna play the next part. One moment, bear with me.
When you called me an asshole in the
No,
after
I'm not
show.
talking about
Okay,
that was
well,
after. I called
okay,
you
well,
that
that's on
because
me.
of your behavior. I was very hurt by you by what I saw on the show.
I just felt like we would be hypocrites. Let me just say me. If all this stuff is happening out there and we don't address it, we're going to look like, why are we not
We're
addressing
gonna
this?
look like. So I also had conversations with you privately,
And I
explaining
never
everything to
repeated
you.
anything you told me.
And Garcelle right there is right. You look like a hypocrite. Don't get mad at Garcelle for sharing exactly what you are sharing, that's happening in your life publicly. You look like a hypocrite if you are not addressing it online, because it's everywhere. It's online, but you're on a show and you do not want to address it, Kyle. You are not making sense. You always have a answer for all your foolery, but for everybody else, you want to hold them accountable. And I'm sorry, I'm not having that. Like, I'm just not having it. And I think it's not right as for you to bamboozle the audience from what's going on in your real life and coming up against other people and talking about what they don't show and why they're not real and genuine. You're not real and genuine. And that's the problem. And I think that is something that has to be addressed, to be honest with you. I think Kyle has to be thoroughly reviewed, like her contract. Like, if she does not come, if she comes back next year, she can't come back with the same mess, the same fakeness, the same come after everybody else, but not address her stuff. I'm sorry, she can't. Like, be real for yourself. It's not, nobody's outing her, but they're saying be honest, because you're out here in the streets acting a certain way, but you're on the show not wanting to talk about it. Okay, maybe the lady that she's dealing with doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, Morgan doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, she doesn't have to be on the show, but you can talk about it because it's about your life. And that's what I'm saying about it. I just didn't like double standards, and it makes sense why they all ganged up on her. Like, I'm sorry, it makes sense. It just makes sense to me, because you ganged up on Garcelle, every single one of you, to hide your skeletons, to hide it. Point blank, period. And I do not care. For real, for real. I do not care what anyone says. This is my opinion. This is all alleged. I just think this was all a ploy, because they really do not want to talk about what their real life issues are. And for those to say Dorit ain't nothing. Nothing. What she was doing was raising her voice. Okay? All she was doing was raising her voice. Um, and she didn't give like she did, and it was, to be honest with you, she can't read no one. Her reads sound like something she'd been gotten from Google. Yes, I said it, got it from Google, and practiced in her room. That's what it seemed like to me. Welcome, CC. Hey, Han. Welcome, Betty. Boop. Hi, love, hope you're well. So to me, it didn't give what they thought it was giving. You can blatantly see they had an agenda. You can see that they really wanted to get rid of Garcelle. As much as she's saying she doesn't know why and all the things, she came up with a statement to say that Garcelle like hasn't spoken to her in a while. And no, Garcelle has not responded to her text messages. She said, right? She said that Garcelle hasn't responded to her text messages, and she wishes her the best. Why would Garcelle respond to you after the way you and your little, fannies, and I mean, when I say fannies, I mean the fans, okay? Her fan and her girl group decided, the Fox 4 decide to gang up on Garcelle in that reunion. Why would she want to talk to you? Why would she left not taking a cast picture with you for that reason? And now you think it's okay to actually, ask for her to come, respond to you? Like it gives, is the audacity for me, is the entitlement, so you can treat me any type of way you want on national television, and I'm supposed to answer your texts at your beck and call. No, honey, she did the right thing when she left that cast. And when she left that show, she left that dusty ass, pathetic, in my opinion, weird ass cast. Like weird women that really think they live that life, but they don't. You really not living that life. The one that lives that life, to me, is not them. It's not that Fox 4. I can't stand them. I think they're a bunch of fakesters, and they're truly, truly showing their true colors. And I'm glad. I'm on Garcelle's side 100% on this. I am glad that she's not showing them any type of energy. She ain't responding to them, and it don't matter. And the only reason why Kyle is mad, because what she did this season backfired on her. Not showing her real life backfired on her, and she needs to give it a rest about Morgan getting anxiety as if being a famous, she ain't getting anxiety as if being a famous singer. Like, what kind of stupid is that? It doesn't make sense. She's a famous singer already. She's out here in the public. She's all over everywhere else. Okay, if she didn't turn up to the show, you talking about her, well, should not be giving her anxiety for what? You did a video basically launching your relationship. And in that video, there was a kiss. So how does what she says negates everything else? It doesn't add up. And it's because she's mad because it backfired on her. Andy, for once, called her out on it. She couldn't say nothing. She looked dumb. She looked baffled because she so used to being protected by the producers, by Andy for all these seasons. And finally, it's caught up to her. In my opinion, it's absolutely caught up to her, and I'm glad. And I hope she does not come back next season, because I can't stand her. I feel like she brings nothing. Her sister, who is not even a cast member and is a friend of the show, brings more than she does, in my opinion. She brings nothing to this cast. Absolutely nothing. And I'm tired of her. I really am. I really, really am. Hold up. I think, yes. Linda said, Linda, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said Erica, yeah, she is facing backlash. She is facing lawsuits at the moment. And she is facing lawsuits. I'm going to get into that now. And that is why Erica decided to come after Garcelle and call her uninteresting, and called her, she said that she peaked in the 90s. Boo, when have you peaked? Because Garcelle's Rosca is amazing. Like she had all, like, she was that it girl. Okay. When have you ever been an it girl? You married an old man for his money. He used his money to put you on in the social scene. You ain't got a career like Garcelle. Like, you guys do not equate each other. You do not match. You do not even compare. You can't compare the two, because Garcelle's self-made. She is about that life. She's booked and busy. She's producing. She's starring in movies. She models. She does everything. What have you done apart from what your husband bought for you? Like, let's keep it real. Like, jealousy. Oh, the jealousy is unreal towards Garcelle. That's why they're really mad. A black woman living better than them. That's not struggling. That's not in the having drama like they're having at the moment. That's why they're really mad. They don't understand why they got the struggle life treatment and Garcelle's living her best life. I'm not understand. That's what's really angry, like making them so angry, and they keep coming for her. Is because a black woman's living her best life. And they are going through, and she said it, like, we're going through divorces, traumatic divorces. I said, you mad at Garcelle because she ain't? Does she not have her moment going through her divorce? Her husband cheated on her. She had to, like, start learning how to co-parent with her husband. She got two twin boys that she couldn't spend the time that she wanted to because she was out here busy working, trying to get it for them. I'm just not understanding. Hey, Somali Queen, welcome, sis.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hey,
Hi, chat.
how you
Oh,
doing?
I'm good. I've never been this late for a live. Oh my God, it's 20 minutes
Listen,
past.
I thought you might have been eating. I thought you might have been having dinner or something.
I was.
You was. See, I knew it. I knew we were having dinner.
I was
What did you have?
eating.
What did you make?
Some people are going to scream if I say what I had. People don't like carbs. People don't like starch. People are trying to lose weight, and I'm having a best life. So I mean, because I
It's
don't have
eat what
weight
you
issues. Hey, Eloquent, salam alaikum, sis. How are you? Innocent Instigator, hi. Vet, hi. Indigo, hi. Hey, Toot. Hey, Linda Gambo. Hey, Cece. Who else? Real Talk with Grace. Tia P.
ready.
I hope I haven't left anyone. Yvette, I've said Yvette. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Okay, so
So, where are we?
we're
What
talking
have
about
you
this.
talked
We're talking
about?
about the Garcelle thing. Do you have anything you want to add to that? What
I
did you
haven't seen.
think about it? Because I was annoyed.
Where which part?
I was annoyed at the way they were coming after Garcelle.
Let
And
me check.
not talking about what they're really doing. I've got the videos next. I'm going to discuss Erica and her lawsuits and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I've
it's funny to me. It's really funny how they do their cover-ups. What do you think about hello American born, welcome.
Hey,
What do
American
you think
born.
about Garcelle and what's her name, Kyle?
Garcelle and Kyle. Kyle is pathetic. I mean, there's nothing there. She's just mad that she was called out on her BS. Because you cannot be telling me things in private and pretend like there's nothing really going on in public. So we are on a show. We're here to discuss our lives, and Morgan is part of Kyle's life because they've been seen out together so many times. She was in a music video, she's this, she's that. So I mean, unless you told the show production from the beginning that you're not going to talk about her, then everybody's told don't talk about her, find something else to talk about, then that's fine. But it's fair game. So I'm not mad at what Garcelle did. And people misunderstood. They're thinking that Garcelle was trying to out Kyle. You cannot out someone who's already outside. She's not in the closet per se. You know, um, she might not be a lesbian, but she can be bisexual. So I mean, those are my thoughts about Kyle and um, Garcelle. Now, when we move to Garcelle and Erica, I don't know why Erica has a hard on for Garcelle. I don't understand. They've been
She's mad.
doing good.
She's Garcelle ain't living the struggle life that she's living in. She's mad that she's all she did this whole season was decorate a rental bungalow, and Garcelle's in her second property. Get out of here. That's why. You mad? She got her and she's talking about beachfront. Yeah, but you're renting. This is her second property that she owns and bought with her own money. You're renting. Like the two don't compare.
Yeah. So I didn't understand that why she has so much bile for Garcelle, because that energy is so weird to me. Garcelle has not done anything to Erica this season, you know. So yeah. And then if you look at the three women on that couch where Boz, Dorit, Erica was sitting, if you look at the body language, I don't know if you guys remember when I told you guys that these people from Love and Marriage Hasfield had a conversation before the reunion. It looked like that. It looked like they came prepared to go after Garcelle. It just looked like they had a conversation, and they've had conversations before. So, I mean, I was watching another video, and they're saying that there was a rumor that even what's her name, that Lisa Renner, and the crew met up and had a conversation, and Boz was part of that conversation.
Yeah. She was out to dinner with them. They all had dinner.
Yeah.
It
So
looked like a gang up. It looked like a setup, in my opinion.
yeah. So with this, you see the way, look, Dorit has never had that type of energy. You see, she's
Yep.
having, because she knows that Erica has my back, Boz has my back. And that's why she sat up, and when she was talking to Sutton, the way she was talking to Sutton and Garcelle, it just looked like, oh, you grew some balls overnight. That is good to see.
Look at American Boys. American Boys, that two brokies going after everyone because they're bitter. Exactly. It's giving two bitter Bettys. Very bitter. One is house is foreclosure, broke. She don't know where her next money's coming from. Being sued by hairstylists because she doesn't pay her allegedly. We're going to go into that as well, and into and shops as well are suing her because she does not pay for her clothes. And then Erica, you know, being sued for 24 million. It makes sense. Like, it makes sense why they so angry, because their life is down the drain. Okay. And Garcelle is living her best life. She's booked and busy. She's a successful black woman, and it hurts them because that's supposed to be them and not her. That's what it is. Like it's not about the race card. It's the fact that they think they're superior to Garcelle and should be living a better life than she is. That
No,
is what is the real question
actually,
here.
actually, what they're really mad about, especially the fact that Garcelle came, she did her thing, she made money, she built homes, she got her career
Hmm.
back on track. That's what they're really mad about. Because she came, it's like she came and she conquered. And now she's left them.
Exactly. She did what they couldn't do.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
mean, they
why
make
they're
a lot
mad.
of
She
money.
came and
You know,
used her platform well.
Beverly Hills pays them well. Beverly Hills pays people so much. That's why I don't even understand how people are in debt, how people are doing this. But Dorit lives above her means.
Yes,
Dorit
she does.
likes the expensive life, and that's why she likes. You see, Saturn's friend is Saturn's real friend. The lady, what's her name? Tilly,
Who?
the new friend of.
Oh, I don't know her name. I didn't pay attention to her, to be
What's
honest.
her name? Well, her name is Tilly. I think it's Tilly.
Okay.
So that woman, the one that owns a part of The Simpsons. See how rich and fabulous that woman is, and wearing all the jewelry she wants, going to places she wants. Dorit wants that kind of life. That's Dorit's life in her head. So now, and that's Saturn's real friend, like real friend, real life friend. Yes, Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer, yes. Jennifer Tilly,
Yeah.
yep. Thank
I
you.
highly doubt Saturn is coming
Eloquent.
back though. I don't think Saturn will be back, because now I think after part 3, the way they're going to go in on Saturn and Garcelle, this reunion was bogus, to be honest.
It is bonkers. I was not, and I was happy that Andy put Kyle on the front seat with this stuff, right? But he just is the way he just always bypasses certain things that's been done. You know what I mean? Like certain actions that they do over the seasons. You know what I mean? Like, he is the microaggression of this show. Like, you can't ask questions, but they can demand it. That's what I don't like. Like, why do you think you can demand something of someone that you don't give yourself?
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the issue right here. Hello, Cricket 22, welcome. And that is the issue, because it's too much of a microaggression. Like, I'm disappointed in the way Sutton behaved in this reunion, because she did not have Garcelle's back at
But this
all.
season
That was
she's not
very
had.
disappointing.
This season she's not had Garcelle's back. I mean, this season she's not had. Sutton has not had Garcelle's back this season. And I mean, I
No,
think, like I said, probably she was told, you know how producers say that we're going to ice you out if you don't. I think they told that to Sutton. I think Sutton got a call from higher ups because guys were getting ready to get rid of Garcelle. This has been a plot to get Garcelle out of
yeah,
of
it
the
has been,
show.
because she's the only one asking the questions.
Yeah,
She's the only one asking the questions that everybody else is scared about. And they're
yeah,
coming after her because they don't like it. They're trying to hide their real life and put on this fake persona, whereas that's not what they're living as.
yeah. But
And
you know,
also Dorit, PK called Dorit out. Like, you've changed. And she has. Not only her face and body changed, her whole attitude changed.
yeah. And you know, people are wondering why Boz is under, I mean, up Dorit's ass is because Dorit is in bankruptcy and Boz is trying to turn her around with a new marketing strategy. She's just another project. So
That's up to
Boz
her.
is,
And Bose is smart. She's trying to secure herself next season too.
let me
She's
tell you,
watched this show. She aligned with herself with these ladies. She's watched the show. She came up with her game plan. She clocked it, and she realized the underdogs is Garcelle and Sutton, and the real ones are the Fox Four.
yeah, Boz is
Point
Captain
blank
Save a
period.
Hole.
She knew who to align herself with. You can call it a project. It is what it is, but I
She
think
is
she knew what she was
Captain.
doing.
She's Captain Save a Hole. I don't like Boz. I don't like
Hello,
Boz.
Mama B. Welcome. Yeah, I'm absolutely disappointed in Bose. But you know what? It's not. It's just. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Like, her reputation precedes her, so I'm not surprised that she acted the way she acted. You got to do what you got to do. If she signed up for this, in her head, she decided to act like that. Um, Sm-
I've
Smiley,
sent
can
you
you
two.
send me?
I've sent you two videos about Boz.
Okay. All right. You talk, and I'm gonna upload it. Okay.
Okay, you want me to have a monologue? Tutu, where
Yeah.
you
Talk
come here
whatever you
and
want.
help
You just
me.
talk, and I'll upload it. I'll
Uh,
upload it.
okay. Hey, hey, Mama V. Hey, American one. Hi. How's everyone doing? How was your Wednesday? Well, anyways, for me, I don't like Boz. I never liked Boz. Even when she came in, I didn't like her because her first scene was what? She got attached to Dorit. And you're going to tell me that you've watched the show before and you know what these women have done and said to Garcelle's children, what they have done to Garcelle, what they have done to other women. And you're going to tell me those are the people you're going to choose to align yourself with. It shows me your character and who you are. And I can't trust you. You're a backstabbing bitch. I can't talk by myself. Who's here? Who's going to help me? I don't know how to do monologues.
Stupid bitch.
I'm talking to myself.
You're hilarious. No, I'm. Listen. When people show you who they are, you got to believe them. Believe them, because there's something really wrong with her, the way she acted, in my opinion. And then tried to play like, oh, play the victim, like you're a black woman that didn't support me with Sutton. Um, you're Sutton's friend. Did you forget who brought you onto the show? Sutton introduced you to the show. You were her friend. So what are you talking about? And she said you came across strong and angry. That's okay. She didn't call you the angry black woman. She said you came across like you had a certain anger towards her that didn't warrant what it was for. That
Yes,
was what
like
Sutton was trying to
you
say.
remember the scene. You remember the scene that it was Dorit's place. They were doing, I don't know, 4th of July or something like that.
Yeah,
Boss just came in. She found people sitting there. She doesn't know what's going on, and then she starts lecturing Garcelle and
lecturing them.
Sutton
Yep.
without even knowing what happened. I mean, that speaks volumes too. I never liked this woman. You know, we don't even like boys in Africa. Let me tell you.
I know. That's why I don't like her either. I think she's annoying.
She her recent New Year Eve party that she did, was it in Ghana? She stole the concept from an African, and they were so pissed. She's a fucking thug.
What concept did they steal?
She stole somebody's idea. They don't like her enough.
Wow.
They don't like boys in Africa. We don't like her in Africa. She just needs
Okay,
to
one
stay
second. Let me just sort
in
this video
America.
out.
Hey, Regina Phillips. Hi, how are you doing this morning, this afternoon? I know it's afternoon for some morning. I don't know. What's the weather like in America, Americans? Those in what's your weather like today? Ooh, you guys are in summer? No, no, unless you live in Texas or Miami. Eloquent. I thought it's spring. Is it not spring? Spring is over. You guys are hitting summer. Or summer is not yet. Oh, California is always hot. My ex is from California, Eloquent. The one that ghosted me.
Why did your aunt ghost you? What did you do?
47 degrees for me today. Not nice. Oh, sorry, American born. You guys like the summer. I don't like the heat. I like cold. Yeah,
Well,
he ghosted me.
that's where
He
me and you
ghosted
do
me.
not agree. Okay, so I'm going to share. Okay, so Erica is currently being sued at the moment. Okay, and she didn't even attend her court case. This is the madness that's absolutely happening right now, which I just
She
think,
doesn't have money to pay lawyers. That's what happened.
huh?
She
She don't
doesn't
have
have
money
she
to pay
doesn't have
lawyers.
money for litigation. She doesn't have what is it called, retainer fees. Because that case is in another city. It's not in Los Angeles.
Okay, so let me just load this video up. I'm going to play this video. Give me a sec. Okay.
Anyone in the
In
chat
ex
from
Tom Girardi's
Tennessee?
fraudulent funds. She's being sued for more than $24 million in a civil lawsuit brought by Girardi's bankruptcy trustee, Alyssa Miller. Miller filed the suit against Jane in September 2021, claiming she knew that her estranged husband's firm, Girardi Keese, was secretly paying her expenses between 2007 and 2020. Now, Erica continues to deny this, and I may be one of the few that actually believes that she didn't know anything going on. But this is still going to go to trial. But that's not the only update that we've received recently regarding Erica's legal issues, because if you remember, the Marco case is still going on, and there is a new update. Ronald Richards has the update. He tweeted, Erica Girardi is facing a default in Marco Morante's Florida case. He is the other founder of Marco. Christopher Salia is suing her in California. This arises out of the failed Secret Service case against Salia. Her widely reported benefactor, attorney Jim Wilkes, is representing her and her employees' agents personally. He didn't file his motion to dismiss correctly and failed to show up for the case management conference. The court struck the motion and is allowing a default to be taken. Erica Jane is in hot water now and is on the verge of losing this lawsuit. Even Borges, her LA attorney, was not paid for this one, in my opinion, to save some money, as Jim is licensed in Florida. Can't wait to see what plaintiff does here. We all saw that final scene in the finale when she reacts to Tom's conviction, and we hear her say, "This is not over. This is not over for me." And this is exactly what she is talking about. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I am honestly rooting for Erica. I really want her to get past all of this, but I don't know, guys. It's looking like there's going to be a mess for her to wade through.
And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, she's mad. You see, this is why she's mad, because she's got lawsuits left, right, and center with living a bogus life that she cannot afford. Yet she has the nerve to call somebody else uninteresting. Girl, look in the mirror, because the only reason you're interesting because your man bought you that face and body. Let's keep it real. That old man that bamboozled so many people and victims to give you the lifestyle that you're living. Okay? That's why you really mad about Garcelle, because she ain't living like your sorry ass. And she's happy. Happiness and peace kills women, especially women like Erica, in my opinion. Hello, sugar. Welcome, twin. Hello, Amina. Welcome, hon. So that's why she's mad. She got all these lawsuits. Why are you not talking about this on the show? Why did you not bring this? Why did we have to go through episode after episode you decorating a bungalow that doesn't belong to you, honey? A rented bungalow. You're decorating a rented bungalow that
That
don't
house looks
belong
like
to
a
you.
that house looks like a storage room. Stop calling it bungalows. We have bungalows here. We live in bungalows. That's not a bungalow. That looks like a
Thank
storage
you.
room.
Well, to me, I'll be honest. To me, it looked like a bungalow. It looked like an ugly little bungalow. Everything about it was it screamed ugly. It screamed ugly.
Yeah, there are victims that they need to pay money back. It doesn't matter whether, let me tell you, I cannot be laying down with you for 20 plus years and I don't know what the hell you're doing. That's a lie. Women are natural investigators. We are better than the FBI and the CIA.
Thank you.
So we are findologists. We know how to find stuff. Findologists. God gave it to us. So that woman saying that she slept next to that man for years and she didn't know that the money that was coming and going, she didn't know where. She spent 20, was it 20 million or 24 million? How much is the
24
amount?
million. 24 million.
No, before that, there was a 20 million that went into her LLC, Erica Jane, the one for entertainment, that company that she
Oh,
had.
okay, yeah.
Yes, and she says that she didn't know where the money was coming from. That's a lie. I don't believe her.
Of course it's a lie. Of course it's like they're all lying. Every single one of them is lying. None of them. And the problem with lies is you can't keep up with your lies and you don't know what lie you said. So it's harder. It becomes harder for you to keep up keep up with it, in my opinion. Like real talk. So I don't know. I just find it hilarious. Real For me, it's hilarious that those women sat there, morally thought they were right to gang up, come after Garcelle when they got skeletons in their closet, lawsuit after lawsuits. They ain't living like she's living. It's just giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy. Okay, American Born said it's 25 million, Somali Queen.
25 million is
That
the
is 25
lawsuit.
million.
25 million
Yeah.
is the lawsuit right now. I'm talking about the 20 million that went into her LLC before.
Ah, okay. I don't know about that one. Hey,
So I don't know if
PG,
they're the
welcome,
same.
hon. Huh?
I don't know if they're the same or it's just a different lawsuit. Because I know there's two lawsuits. There's one in LA and there's one in now the one that you just showed us, this one, that she did
Yeah.
not show up to court. And then there's another lawsuit. She has like two, I think.
She
If
has
not
two.
one,
Yeah.
it's two.
Yep. She
Yeah,
has
it's
two at
two.
the moment. Hey, Vanessa, welcome. So Indigo Girl said, too many grown people are behaving foolish for entertainment and they aren't living their truths. And that's so true. And that's what we're trying to say. Live your truth. Like be more vulnerable, be more open with the audiences, and maybe people will feel sorry for you. Nobody feels sorry for you because of what you're doing. Like even the way she treated the victims of her husband's fraud cases was disgusting.
She
You know
said,
what I mean?
Erica doesn't
I
care
didn't
about
like that.
nobody. Erica said she doesn't care about nobody. She cares only
Yeah,
about
she's
herself.
self-centered. She's self-centered. She's
Her
all
and
about
Dorit,
herself.
her and Dorit, both of them are self-centered, selfish human beings. And have you seen them
Very.
without makeup? They look like
Yeah,
ghosts who just came back from the grave. أعوذ
I know.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I saw that
American
scene.
born. Thank you so much. Thank you,
That,
Han. I wanted a different one and I was looking and I found this one. I thought it looked so cute. But thank you, Han. Yeah, they are like, when you're ugly inside, I really feel like no matter what surgery you do, your ugliness from your inside will always show outside,
Toot,
in my
Toot, are you
opinion.
here?
What is Suit there?
I don't know. I keep seeing her. She keeps bouncing off.
No, earlier. She was here earlier. She was here earlier.
Yeah,
Um,
they looked like skeletons. Oh,
skeleton.
Dorit was extreme. Dorit, I could not believe that's how a human being can look.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
needs to
like,
stop the what's it called? What's that thing that she uses?
what thing?
Ozempic. She really needs to stop it. Her arms are very. It looks
No,
like
it's not even
someone that
about the
suffers from.
bones. It's not even about the bones.
Mm.
It's about the color at the face. How you know how the face she look like somebody. Have Have you seen when people die and then they they put makeup on them?
And the face. You're talking about sunken face. Yes.
Yes, she looked like somebody who died and came back.
Eloquent. I want to know what is a stress diet because I swear I'm stressed and I eat more when I'm stressed. I don't know. I wish I had a stress diet because I'm telling you, when I'm stressed, I'm eating. I'm eating like no man's business.
Yeah, and I
Help
sleep a
me figure
lot
it out,
too.
sis.
I sleep like a baby when I'm stressed.
Really? I
I'm
barely
s-
sleep.
when I'm stressed, I sleep and I eat. I sleep like there's no tomorrow. Like the world is not coming to.
Innocent Instigator said if they are going to tell their story, fire. If they're not going to tell their story, fire them. Find people that will talk about their life. Exactly what I'm saying. Don't bring these women back next season, next year, if they're not going to talk about their real life and what's happening.
Let me tell you,
Talk about the truth.
Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills need to be paused and revamped.
Yeah, a lot of these shows are like, I think in the climate that we're in, people are tired
Oh,
of this. They're tired of ganging up. They're tired of fights. They really just want something more. You don't all have to be kumbaya and get along. That's not what we're saying. But come with it. Come with some oomph. Come with some real life stories. And if you ain't got a real life story and you rich and you balling, show us how you rich and balling. Show it to us so that way we be like, oh, I wish I could live the life that Garcelle's living. Oh, look at Kyle's beautiful home. I want that. Look at Kyle's, car. I want that. Give something to people other than this rhetoric of jumping on each other and gang ups. I hate gang ups. One thing about me is I don't do gang ups and I don't appreciate people that do gang ups. And I don't, you know, I don't actually, I really look at them and I think a bunch of fools. I really think it's, excuse my language, but I really think you're some pussy ass. Like you straight up pussy that you can't go against somebody by yourself. That you have to have a clique, a gang to come after people. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
I used
Vanessa
to have
said,
cliques in school. I used to have cliques in school because I was very skinny and tiny, so I could not throw the punches.
yeah, listen, I'm not condemning any fighting, but when I say hold your own, I mean hold your own. Use your words. Use your words. So Vanessa said exactly, but they want to gang up on Garcelle. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, I wanted to see her dating too, but I think because of her two sons and her career being booked and busy, she wasn't dating. There was no. She said it on the reunion. There wasn't anybody for her to date. She didn't see anybody. She
No,
wasn't seeing any. I
actually,
think she
it's
had like
cause
two dates and it didn't.
yeah, it's cause Garcelle, her ambition and her career, she had focused on other things. She was not really interested in the man as per se because she was building. She's trying to build something,
Build
and leave a
exactly.
legacy, and
And
that's why she was
unfortunately,
concentrating on making money.
Yeah. And women, unfortunately, when you go through a divorce and, you know, things like that, you have to build yourself back up again, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. And she was busy concentrating, doing all of that and taking care of her kids, her two boys at the same time. She didn't indulge the way she could have dating, but you never know. I think she would date. And American Born said opulence and throwing shade back and forth is what we want. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I like to see wealth. I like to see the ambiance. You know what I mean? I like to see all of that. I like the extra because I am extra. I want that kind of thing. Shade is funny to me too. Throwing shade and going back and forth is a good show. But when it gets dark and you come after people's kids and you throw like Erica, what really pisses me off about Erica, right, is that she had the nerve to throw Garcelle's book down the drain, okay? Not the, sorry, in the bin, and Lisa Renner took the, the rap for it because she didn't want to throw Erica, and they all laughed about it, and they were talking about recycling. She also had the nerve to swear at her son, yet she again plays almighty and a big girl. I'm a bad girl. She acts like she's the bad girl, and no one can step up to her in this show. Girl, please, who are you? You ain't got enough, and you ain't about that life to think you can run it. Like just because you shout and raise your voice at Sutton, because that's what she did. She thinks she's a bad girl, and people can't stop there because they're scared. Nobody's scared of you, boo.
Who? Dorit.
No, Erica. Nobody's scared of you, Erica.
Oh,
Nobody.
these
You
women.
went
How old
all
are these
that.
women? How old are these women? Chat. How old are these women on
They're going
Beverly?
50. They're 50 something.
Going 50 or past 50?
I think she's 50
They are
something, I'll
past
be honest.
50. There's no one. I don't think there's anyone who's 40 in that group. They're 50 and 60.
I don't know, but I just think it's sad. I think it's pathetic. I think you really need to evaluate yourself, and they all need to get some kind of training. They all need psych evaluations. I'm telling you, bring back psych evaluations because before joining Big Brother, Love Island, all of that, everybody has to get a psych evaluation before they join the show to see if they're capable of mentally being in situations that might trigger them. The fact that these people have no psych evaluation, they're banned, they come out here and doing what they want to do, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it's not a good viewing show for us. For the audience watching, it's not a good show. We ain't getting what we're supposed to be getting. And look at this woman.
Look,
Like
it
literally, look
says
at her.
this is another one. This is 300K lawsuit against her. Marco.
Hmm.
Oh, Marco case.
Yeah. And
Okay.
her lawyer, it says Erica Jane missed a court hearing concerning a 300K lawsuit against her regarding the Marco case. Her lawyer Jim took responsibility for missing the hearing. He said it was a clerical error and adds that Erica's dealing with a lot right now. Erica's dealing with a lot of stress. She got a close friend Teddy that is going. What is Teddy's
Teddy
grandson
Mellencamp has
messaging her? I
cancer.
have to use an excuse, and that she's doing the podcast who's got incredibly difficult health issue. That doesn't matter.
But
That's a job.
showing up for court, sorry, showing up for court and for 300K lawsuit, and then you're using a sick friend as an excuse
Yeah, because she's
for not
covering.
showing up.
Yeah, for not showing up because she's saying she's covering that she what did she say? She's covering that show. She's covering the podcast, so she's unable to what you call it to come up on there. That's what she's saying.
Hold
And
on
I'm just
a
like,
second.
huh?
Chat, do you remember the Marco story? Do you remember that case?
No, I don't
Why,
remember. What was that
and why
case?
she's being sued for 300K? American Born or Eloquent should know. I'm trying to find it. I'm just trying to find it. Hold on a second.
What are you trying to find?
No, the story behind the Marco Morante case. Because it's if people don't know why she's being sued.
Why she's being sued? Okay, I think it's it's the dress stylist, it's the fashion designers.
Yeah, that's why I was asking chat. Who was it?
It was the fashion designers.
So the Marco founders. So she lost a bid to dismiss the California case.
My God,
Wow.
more and
Last
more
year.
rumors keep coming out.
Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
Um. So now they're saying Erica is being sued simultaneously by both Marco founders, and then she already lost a bid to dismiss the California case brought forward last year. Now her battle against Marco in Florida court just turned extremely favorable for Erica as well. And this was written, when was this written? Because I don't want to miss the dates. So this was written April 1st, right? And
Yeah.
then after that, after they said that she's facing a default in the Florida case. So he's the other founder of Marco. So you see, there are two cases. There's one in California and there's one in in Florida for the same people.
Yeah. Because they're two different they're the same designers. Marco. Yeah. I heard about
Yeah,
this.
so it's two different places. In one is in Florida, the other one is in California. So yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to know who these people are because I didn't see the
Yeah,
300,000.
I saw this court. I saw this. That's why I put it on here. And she missed it. Like again, she missed it. So we're gonna go to another case of Miss, what's her name? We're gonna go to Miss
Dorit.
Dorit. Let's go.
Oh, it was for the costumes for her touring and singing. Okay. Thank you, America
Yeah.
Born. Thank you, because I was wondering, oh, what is the 300K for? So basically, these women on Beverly Hills don't pay their makeup artists, their hairstylists, and they don't pay for costumes.
No, they do not.
Where
And
does the money go? The money goes to. Okay.
okay. Are you ready? I'm gonna play
Yeah.
Dorit.
Mm.
Okay, perfect.
Dorit a couple weeks ago, sharing that she was actually banned from Neiman Marcus in Beverly Hills for returning too many items. I got this information from a very reliable source, so I was pretty sure it was true. But now I'm almost positive it is, because even more rumors are coming out about Dorit's financial issues, and the newest one, you won't believe who's telling it. Tracy Tudor went on Jeff Lewis's radio show and shared that Dorit owes their hairstylist a lot of money.
Because he's been on Beverly Hills.
Oh,
Yes. He does Kathy's hair.
Yes,
does
your show
Kathy.
is pretty.
Can
And he
we?
used to do Dorit,
Okay.
but that's over
Why?
because she doesn't pay her bills.
So does she owe him money?
Yes, she does.
A lot?
A significant amount.
Wow.
Yeah.
And is he the only one she hasn't paid?
No, I'm fairly certain, based on my knowledge, there's several people that haven't been paid by her, including my stylist, who I think she just tallied up with, finally, my makeup artist. And so she's got my people. Yet she likes to throw shade and call me a tacky woman.
Oh, but she
Yeah.
uses all your people.
Yeah,
She uses
funny.
Chris, the stylist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, they are talking about Chris Dillon, who does Dorit's hair and also does Tracy's and Kathy's. Apparently, he no longer works with her because she cannot pay her bills. But that's not the only person who is not getting paid by Dorit, because Tracy did accuse her of not paying her stylist and her makeup artist. I guess she settled up with her stylist just recently, but the makeup artist isn't getting paid either. How does this happen? How do these people keep working for Dorit and not get paid? It seems like she is racking up tab after tab and just not paying them. I'm not sure why somebody like Tracy would make this up. It seems like she has a relationship with this hairstylist. So I don't know, guys. It's definitely seeming like things aren't going too well for Dorit at the moment.
Thank you. Hello, Brittany Janae. Welcome.
Dorito.
Again, bum. Vanessa, you're so right. She's a bum. A bum. Okay? And she's a broke ass one at that too. She's proper brokey. Brokey that's living like she got it though. And she ain't got nothing. She ain't got a pot to piss in. That's what it is. And the fact is, okay, you know your contracts, certain contracts, and I'm sure it is the same for her as well, right? That your makeup stylist and hairstylist is part of your contract. They're part of getting the payments too. So I'm not understanding why these people think it's okay to work for free. You know, I that's something I don't understand. Why are you working for free? Because I'm not going to do your face and hair, and
No, but you
straight
know the
then I'll be
payment.
getting my money.
The payment. Let me tell you how the payments happen. What happens is
Okay.
also it's like I think the contracts are like I'm going to do you for 4 months. You pay me, and then I'll do maybe the others who do 2 months full glam and everything for 2 months, and then you get paid instead of being paid daily like everyday work. So they just agree like they just want a lump sum. So that's where the problem comes in because for this guy, I think it was about 4 to 6 months. I'm not sure. The hairstylist, she did not pay him for I think 4 months.
But for
You're
four
mute.
months, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You know that, right?
yeah. It is like, but I mean, like before somebody comes forward and says, I'm very sure there's a lot of people who've experienced bad things but have not come forward just because some people like to keep quiet and don't like the attention or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, because I believe that this is not the first time she's done something like this, and she
I don't
returns
think it
clothes
is. I think
too.
it's these people are used to this kind of stuff. I'll be honest.
And she returns clothes too. I heard that she returns designers and stuff like that. She uses and then returns them.
I know she's a Zino Trump supporter. She can bugger off.
Who?
That's why I like. There's a reason why I've never liked this weirdo. I'll be honest. There's a reason why. One moment, somebody.
Oh. Hey, Brittany Janae. Hey, Vanessa. Hi.
Yeah, I'm back. I've never liked her because she is literally a Zino and a Trump supporter. So that's why she's somebody that is untrustworthy, lies a lot, lives above her means, like Trump, like he ain't got money, and he lies like he's got it. How many lawsuits he had, and they found out he was never a billionaire. He just claimed to be one, you know?
You gotta
And
fake it till you
Brittany
make it.
said her reunion dress looked like it was made out of toilet paper. I think she was going for that, the wedding reception dress kind of look, which is
Wait,
kind
what
of weird for
happened?
him.
What happened to her business? What happened to her designing business? I thought she was a
Exactly.
designer.
I've been thinking about that. What happened to her? I think she went bankrupt. I think she went bankrupt. Okay, so the next person, this is about Garcelle and that, but I just definitely wanted to go through the gang up team, right? So let's go to next to, let me just present something. I'm gonna present, it might automatically put me on to presenting the video, okay? Somali Queen, so just bear with
No
me, everyone.
worries.
I'm just gonna post this. Da-da-da-da.
Hey, Soundcheck Annette. Welcome.
Okay, for some reason my thing has frozen. Why are you
StreamYard.
freezing on me?
StreamYard does that. StreamYard is a
Hey,
bitch.
Bows girl, just a matter of time before those ladies of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills turn on you. See, basically, you have become Dorit's token. Okay, and I say that because she needs someone, or she needed a token to basically keep the rumors of her racist antics off of her. So she had to friend another black woman so that people don't call her a racist, okay? So good luck with that, because you know what? She gonna turn on you next. It's just a matter of time.
Now look at that. Everybody can see she is going to be next. But the thing I think about her, the reason why she's not going to be next, is she pre-calculated like everything. She's cozying up to them, Bose. She's going out to dinner with them. She's being buddies. They're going away to eat with each other. When Bose did her first What Happens Live, Dorit came to support her, was in the audience, and they giving this whole, we're great friends, this is a great friendship, and we support each other, we're here for each other. Like, she's not dumb. You don't get far like the way Bose has in her career without pondering to these white ladies, right? And knowing what to take from them and what to store for yourself later on. She's collecting that info. Best believe they do a gang up situation on her next season. She's ready for it. Hello, Sancha Connect. Welcome. She's ready for it. Somali Queen, I know you sent me another video, right?
Yeah, there too.
There's two. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get this one in here as well. Okay,
Hey,
so I got the
sister.
other one. Let me do the other one. So let me remove this. Consent. Okay, so
takeaways to help you in the workplace that you can learn from this whole fallout that's happening with Garcelle's departure from Beverly Hills Housewives. My name is Nikki, and I've been working in corporate fashion for about 20 years. So the lessons that I'm about to give you that we can all learn from this are things that I've learned firsthand. One of the biggest lessons, probably one of the most painful, is that you cannot expect any kind of camaraderie, any kind of allegiance, simply because somebody else looks like you. That can be interpreted a few different ways. That could be woman to woman, black person to black person. And let me tell you, I've experienced all of the above. From what I'm seeing between Bose and Garcelle, there was the expectation of some sort of camaraderie, to which Bose herself also spoke to in an interview. She said she didn't want to be in a situation, and she didn't want to play into a situation where the two black girls were going against each other. This is what she said a while ago, and I don't know what has changed, because in that little Watch What Happened Live after show special with Erica Jane, it was giving that little piece of sentiment went straight out the window, because it was straight up nice nasty.
We started today, finale day, with Garcelle's announcement that she was departing from the show. Thoughts on that announcement? Ladies. You have no thoughts on it? Neither of you?
Erica, say something.
You say something. You say something.
Look,
Won't he do it?
When you are in the workplace, when you are in a professional setting, the best thing that you can do to ensure the best results for you in your situation is to level set your expectations from other people. Whether they're the same sex, the same race, ethnicity, level set those expectations. Otherwise, you will be highly disappointed. The thing you can learn from the situation is that just because your turn has not come as yet doesn't mean it isn't coming. Personally, I'm going to wait to see the entirety of this show and make my decision, but a lot of people are calling out Bose for being the one kikiing next to Erica as she continuously shades Garcelle. When you are in position, whether it's corporate, workplace, any position, honey, just because it hasn't happened to you as yet doesn't mean that your time will not come. What I've found more times than not is that people didn't speak up until it was happening to them. It's one thing when somebody else is getting attacked, but when those attacks start to trickle into your front yard, then you want to say something, because now it's something that you're experiencing firsthand. I'm going to give Bose the benefit of the doubt, but let me say this. The one reason that she can sit on that stage and skin and grin next to the Ice Queen is because Garcelle was the first black housewife to come into that franchise, and she was the person spearheading the way and calling out all of those microaggressions and holding those ladies accountable. She literally ripped the band-aid off, exposed the ugly truth, and those ladies were not ready for that. The last takeaway that I have for you from this entire situation is that whether you like it or not, there are games at play, there are politics at play, and how you choose to play that game, how you choose to move is going to determine your outcome and your success. Will Bose have a target on her back next season? Probably, because the novelty of the new black friend will probably wear off, but she'll be okay because she knows how to play the game. She comes from a corporate space. She knows how to move in those rooms and around particular types of women, particular people. Garcelle also played the game very well. She came in, got her career refreshed, got booked and busy, and left these ladies in the dust. Take what you can from it, play the game, and exit stage left. And do it on a high note, a Mariah Carey whistle to be exact.
Yep. Absolutely. Let me ask you. I couldn't. Why is she closing her eyes when she's talking?
Who?
I can't.
What are you
I
talking
can't.
about?
She's been closing her eyes when talking.
Yeah, I do that too, you know.
I can't.
I do that too. Is it weird? Don't start. Is it weird, really?
Oh my god. She's a brown noser. The innocent instigator. What does a brown noser mean? Okay, so what did you think about the video?
Okay, so it's 100% true. I said it before. You do not get to where you are without pandering to certain demographics, and that's the honest truth. That is the honest truth. And when people say, you know, that she went to Garcelle and, asked Garcelle for the gossip, let's be clear. I don't know you, okay? You're coming into this environment. I want you to get to know these women for yourself, so don't go over my judgment. And also, I don't know you to be telling you stuff, because how do I not know you're going to go back and tell them what I said about you, or about them? Sorry. That, and she's proven her case right. If Garcelle actually clocked her, she proved Garcelle right. Vanessa said, clock it, and she agrees with her 100%. I'm telling you that I would have done exactly what Garcelle done. I wouldn't have told her nothing but go and get to know them and figure out yourself, and don't go over my base judgment. And I do that in real life anyway. In real life, like, don't get me wrong, Garcelle is not perfect, but the way they've been treating her, she's not deserving of it. She's not deserving of the treatment that she got. And she, rightly so, she walked off. And she did not walk off during mid filming. She walked off when they were doing their fake ass toast. Yeah. And their fake ass pictures. And she's like, I'm leaving. And for Dorit, as usual, this is why I say, people, believe people when they show you who they are. Dorit, point blank period, in my opinion, is a straight up racist. She's a straight up racist. To use
It's in
things
her
like, you're very
DNA.
unprofessional. You're
It's in her
unprofessional, Garcelle, to
DNA.
leave it. You're unprofessional. No, bitch, what's unprofessional is you. You're unprofessional. Your microaggressions and your racist behaviors. And the fact that I know you're racist, because it took Bose coming in and you cozying up to her, that you had to go back to Garcelle, pedal back to the things that you've been doing to her the few seasons, and apologize for your behavior towards her. Why? Because you got a token black friend and you don't want to be seen as a racist no more. Let's say it as it is. Let's say it as it is when it comes to Dorit. And that's the truth. And that's my opinion. Point blank period. I really can't stand Dorit. I cannot stand her. I cannot stand her. She
But
needs to be fired.
why would Brittany Janae, why would Kyle reach out to her when she called her a mean girl and said that Garcelle was, you know, trying to, Garcelle was saying inappropriate things to her. I mean,
Exactly.
when you say that I'm a mean girl, I'm not going to speak to you again. You said that on national TV when you know my character and who I am. Because Garcelle is a very sweet person and she's a genuine human being. So for you to say she's a mean girl and then expect her to pick your calls, you are delusional. Girl, bye.
Exactly. Brittany, I spoke about this earlier. It doesn't make sense that you completely ignore her at the reunion. You came at her, and then you text her. You called her a mean girl, first of all. You called her a mean girl, and then you text her and expecting a response back, like, on who are you to demand anything after you treated her that way? It was, and I'll be honest, this reunion was the worst. It was pure deflection for me. Erica brings nothing, yet she's on the couch having the nerve to say Garcelle's uninteresting. The nerve, okay? And then you got Kyle, who's in a you know, a lesbian relationship, and she did the bare minimum. Okay, and then you got
It's not a
Garcelle.
lesbian. It's not a
Sorry,
lesbian relationship. Listen,
I don't know,
guys.
bi, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it is what it is. I'm not familiar with the alphabets. Okay, and then Garcelle, they made Garcelle a sacrifice lamb. She was ganged up on. Sutton had nothing. She had nothing either. She had no storyline other than trying to kiss Kyle's ass. And the other lady bought nothing but beautiful fashions and quirky handbags, which I really loved. And I loved her jewelry. She was the rich chick on that show. She actually showed us how a rich woman lives when she got too much money. What she does with it, she buys quirky handbags and lives lavish. I love that. The rest of them bought nothing. Absolutely nothing. Dorit, yes, she's going through a divorce, but she just was playing the victim. And to call Sutton an alcoholic every chance you get, I'm sorry. I would have said, okay, you really know about what alcohol is? I would have dashed alcohol in her face, because she's told you she lost her father to alcoholism. And every chance you get, you take a dig at her. And then when she retaliates, you're not like Queen, you're not like Queen Sheba. Shout out to Queen Sheba. Woo woo. You're not like Queen Sheba and live in a mansion. You live on a street. You live on a street, yeah, in Beverly Hills, boo. I would like to live on the main road of Beverly Hills. Sign me up. You're poor and acting like you got it though, and talking about another woman's house that's on the streets of Beverly Hills and paid for, and your house is in foreclosure. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Pauline, get a life. Don't come for women that are living better than you because you're jealous. Your man up and left you, went and got an apartment, living his best life, lost the weight, went counseling, realized you're the baggage. Yes, you, Dory, you're the baggage. You're the baggage because you want to live this lavish lifestyle and he can't afford it no more. Right? So he got rid of his baggage, living his best life. Now you mad, calling him all types of words, a bad father, an alcoholic, and then you get mad at Garcelle for pointing out your house robbery looked suspicious, mighty suspicious. And just because she called out on it, and that was her opinion, you got mad. And you said 4 people on Twitter, you and the 4 people. No, honey, it was millions. How about millions of people thought the same thing? Because there's no bloody robber that's going to leave a phone for you to go call for help. Sorry, not sorry. Come again with another story, okay? Leave us alone, Pori, because we're tired. We're tired of your fake ass accents, okay? And we're tired of you and this rhetoric that you have. You're so better. You're no better than anybody. You're literally one bankruptcy away from living on the streets, and you got 2 children. Girl, get a job. Get a job. And maybe save your checks that you're getting from this show and do something with it, because real talk, you ain't gonna be living the way you think you're living now and then making fun of somebody else living on the street in Beverly Hills. Get out of here. Sorry, I was on a rant. Smiley Queen, go ahead. Smiley Queen,
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I always get on a rant when it comes to Pauline. She annoys me. She really
Yeah.
is like somebody that annoys the hell out of me. But that's what I wanted to show today. And for those, okay, so Brittany Janae says Sutton's one of the richest in the cast. I would have responded to the read and said, worry about you and your foreclosure home. Thank you. Exactly, Brittany. Exactly. I would have done the same thing. I'd be like, listen, worry about yourself and your home. Soon you
But
worried about
but
me
do you
living in the
know?
street. Girl, you're gonna be in the street with your 2 children.
But Saturn could not say anything because she took a Xanax.
Yeah, did you see that? Listen, did you see that?
Yeah, because her friend was wondering why she's so quiet and so calm
Yeah,
with
Jennifer
all this
Tilly.
going
Yes,
on.
Jennifer said it. Jennifer Tilly said to Garcelle, did the Reeks take something for her anxiety? And Garcelle goes, you're mic'd. And she goes, oh, that was the funny part for me as well. And I
Mm-hmm.
like her. I love Brittany Janae says, I love Jennifer Tilly. She can be my friend any day time. Yes. I love a woman that's like living her best life and enjoying her wealth. Yeah, American born, I agree with you. She definitely took something because her facial expressions and even what she was trying to say was not adding up. And
She
I don't
was so
blame her.
calm. Me
Yeah.
too. If I was going to a reunion, I think I would have taken a Xanax too because I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
let no bitch, no heifer get my blood pressure up ever again. Because last time, remember, she got really sick.
Yeah.
She had bronchitis.
It's not worth it, especially when you speak your mind, people are against you, but the rest of that Fox 4 can speak their mind and say what the hell they want to say, you know. And Brittany, she didn't give a damn because she was on Xanax, whoever she is. We don't know, we're just assuming, but she looked like it. She was very calm. She was very out there. Her eyes looked like it was not where, like she's looking at you but she's not there. It looked like she was in a far away in a promised land, a beautiful land where rabbits are jumping and the sky is blue. And, she just looked like she was up in the fairies, if you get my drift. But
Yeah.
for those that have issues and do not, that have problems with my opinion and what I'm saying, this is what I got for you.
Explain nothing. I don't like explaining myself to niggas. Whatever. It is what it is.
Okay, it is what it is. Whatever. I don't need to explain myself. It's my opinion, and I said what I said. It is what it is. Okay, so
That came out of left
I already
field.
had people come at me on Twitter
Who's
and
coming at you?
sorry, TikTok. Sorry, Somali Queen.
Oh, you're talking about TikTok. Okay.
Yeah, I already had people come. I've been going in on people today, and I already had people
Let
come
me
at me.
tell
I was like,
you,
get out of here. It is what it
the,
is.
the internet is not
Huh?
a real place. The internet is not a
It's
real
not a
place
real
for me.
place. It's full of unstable
It's not
people.
a real place for me. I really, let me tell you, I don't care what you're coming with, how you're coming. I'm just going to leave you on red.
Me too. I don't care, but certain things I will come back. I will definitely come back. I will definitely coming back. And I've got another one for them if they want to try me again. One moment.
Stop getting upset with hearing the truth. Go work on your game. Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this, I'm the only one telling you the truth. And then you want to run up on me. Don't do it. Don't do it.
If anyone hasn't clocked, I'm a big Mace fan. Okay. I'm a big Mace fan, so that's why I always get snippets of what he says, and it's true. I resonate with what he says. So that's for anyone that tries to come for me, because we can have different opinions, but keep it cute. Keep it cute, boo boo. Keep it cute.
You,
I understand.
oh,
I
yeah.
understand. I won't use that for you, CC. I won't use it for you. But it's part of their culture and it's part of their lifestyle. So that's why Mace would use it. I understand what you mean, but I won't
Mm,
use it for you. But I just liked it because it's really a statement that a lot of people really need to understand. Just because you're telling your truth and people don't like it, it doesn't matter. It's not your truth to tell. It's my truth to tell. And if you don't like it, go shove it. But I understand what you mean, Cece. I won't use that again for you, Cece. Okay, but Somali Queen, you have final thoughts? I'm gonna wrap it up.
Oh, okay. No, not really. I'm just waiting for the last part of Beverly Hills, so that because that's going to be the last time I ever watch that show. I think 2025 is a wrap. Slowly for me, I'm wrapping up with reality shows because I'm seeing now this is the second show I'm not watching. And I don't even watch a lot of reality anymore because it's no longer reality. It's not fun. It's deep, it's heavy, it's dark. Like what happened in New York, I really didn't like it. What they did to RHOBH, my sister.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
was very
so
upset with
yeah,
that.
that really took a toll on me, and I felt really bad because you like we resonate, we understand where she's coming from when she says what she was saying and how she was saying it, and plus she's not good in English, so she cannot articulate herself very well. But what they did to her was not nice. So yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for the last episode and then I'm done. But I'm currently watching The Never Ever Mets. What else am I watching? Nothing. Oh, and last night we won. We beat Real Madrid 3-0. Oh,
Yes, I was actually.
I have been
I
celebrating.
was
I'm a
watching it.
gooner,
I
you
was
know?
watching it.
You know, I'm a gooner.
I'm not, but I was watching it because my brother came over for dinner and I was feeding my mom and he decided to watch it. But it was
Yeah.
a good match. I was the fact that London, they did it in London in their home ground at their turf. Arsenal 3-0, 3-0 to Madrid. Arsenal 3, amazing. And the penalty kicks. Listen, he did it. It was good. I was proud.
Yeah.
I was proud of them. I was like very, very proud. Even though I'm not a supporter, I can tell you, I can actually say if a team is good, and Declan Rice, they had two amazing penalties. Two
It
amazing
was it
penalties.
was
But
free kicks. It's not penalties, free kicks. And
huh?
he did it was two free kicks, not penalties. It was free kicks.
It was it was what? I can't hear you.
Free kicks, two free kicks.
Oh, sorry, yeah, free kicks. I don't know why. I think I have I'm triggered from
No,
penalties. No,
they
England
looked
always
like
loses from
penalties.
penalties.
They
Yeah,
looked
I'm
like
always
penalties, but it's free
triggered by it.
kicks.
But I will say I'm proud. Well done to Arsenal, even though I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but well done to them.
Woo, woo. Well done, Arsenal.
Declan
Woo,
Rice was
woo,
the man of the evening. He did his
woo,
thing.
woo.
But I just want to say for this, I'm not. So far, I found this reunion to be absolutely dry. It was the worst reunion for me. I said it before, I'll say it again. It was so much deflection. It was a gang up on Garcelle. Garcelle for me was the sacrificial lamb. I was not a fan. I didn't like it. No one took ownership of their wrongdoings, but they were, quick to gang up on Garcelle. Am I going to watch the next one? Yes, I want to finish it off, but I'm not expecting much. I want to recast. I really do. I think these lot has run their course and they ain't showing much and they ain't doing much. But I will say this, for me, Garcelle is the winner. She won. She won because she walked away on her terms and her way. The fact that they tried to lie on her and made it a season of, turn your back on Garcelle kind of thing and make it out like she left mid filming. No, she left when they were doing their fake, group pictures and drinks. And she said, hell no, I'm not with it. I ain't faking it with you lot after you spent 12 hours digging at me for having an opinion, whereas you guys been having opinion all these years, and the way you treated me, I'm really happy that Garcelle left, and I'm happy she left in her terms, and I wish her nothing but the best, and I'm sure she's gonna kill it wherever she does. Like, I'm really truly proud of her. I really am. I want to say thank you to every single one of you for joining me. I know it was a impromptu live, but I just wanted to speak about this because it was really annoying to watch. I was very annoyed. Let's just say that. That's the only word I can use right now. But thank you so much to every single one of you. Thank you to our amazing Maud, Eloquent, American born, Somali Queen. Thank you so much, sis, for coming up here and joining me and sharing your opinion. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And until next time.
Bye and be safe. Be great.